By a falling tree branch Christmas Eve, now turning to the courts for justice. We have the latest.
A local San Diego musician died in a motorcycle crash over the weekend, and today I spoke to one of his friends and collaborators about remembering his life.
New support for California's proposed wealth tax sparks strong reaction from Golden State billionaires. We break down what's at stake.
Planning to go out for New Year's Eve and wondering how much it's going to cost? We take a look at the numbers.
Ring in the new year without breaking the bank. Affordable ways to celebrate in San Diego.
CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts right now.
And we begin with a live look at La Jolla Shores. Looks nice out there as we await another round of rain set to hit San Diego County just in time for the New Year's holiday. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Anna Laurel. Ahead of that rain, we saw windy conditions in the Far East County and a few light sprinkles really all over today. Meteorologist Sean Stiles is in tonight for Carlene, tracking that storm.
So, Sean, how's it looking outside right now? We had one look. Is it like that all over the county?
Well, you know, it's very calm out there right now, hence this term, the calm before the storm. And in fact, as far as the national weather is concerned, there is nothing to be concerned about here in San Diego as far as watches or warnings. It's really to the north of us where the brunt of this storm will hit, and they've got a flood watch out for Orange County, parts of Riverside, Los Angeles, Ventura, and Santa Barbara County. We will definitely see rain here. The rain chances for San Diego increase throughout the day tomorrow, peaking at the stroke of midnight, basically, and then falling off throughout the day on Thursday, backing off to almost nothing on Friday, and then more rain coming in for the weekend. Here's how the rain is expected to come in. Now, we saw some light sprinkles today. By noon tomorrow, the bulk of the precipitation will be to the south of us. We'll be seeing showery conditions throughout the day, but then just in time for the stroke of midnight, we're expecting widespread rain, possibly heavy at times, and then overnight, the rains will continue to be strong throughout the day into Thursday, and there's the break in the action. And as far as what the next 3 days bring, rain right on into your weekend. I'll have the complete forecast in just a bit.
We'll see you in a few. Thanks, Sean. And remember, you can get weather alerts sent straight to your smartphone and stream Sean's extended forecast all on our free CBS 8 app.
Tonight, we're learning the family of a City Heights man killed by a falling tree limb on Christmas Eve is now turning to the courts for justice.
A new lawsuit claims the victim's family had previously complained about the tree's condition and that those calls for help were ignored by the city of San Diego. CBS 8's Richard Allen joins us live from City Heights with more on this litigation and why the family says they're taking this action. Richard.
Well, that's right, guys. Now, it was here at the corner of Whiteman and Marlboro that a large portion of that silk oak tree fell onto 61-year-old Roberto Ruiz Christmas Eve morning, killing him. An accident, a horrible accident, witnessed by several of his family members. In fact, as I step out of the way, you can see what remains of that tree right now. Now, 6 days later, his family has filed a lawsuit looking to hold those accountable for his death. Now, while this lawsuit at this point does not explicitly name any specific defendants, the suit points out the city of San Diego acknowledges ownership and maintaining that specific tree. The suit also alleges the defendants had been specifically warned of the tree's hazardous condition and its need to be maintained or removed, but failed to take action. Now, in a statement, lawyers for Mr. Ruiz's family describe him as an active, loving, and irreplaceable member of his family, adding that San Diego has seen a troubling pattern of preventable injuries and deaths caused by neglected trees. Roberto's death is another devastating example of what happens when the city does not act on known dangers. Now, we have reached out to the city for comment on this lawsuit filed today, but have not yet heard back. Last week, though, the city had disputed the family's claims that they had previously submitted complaints about the tree. The city also says that tree was maintained back in January of 2024, going on to say the city does not have a record of any maintenance requests for this specific tree, but the family disputes that, now filing this lawsuit seeking justice for Mr. Ruiz and his family. And one other note as we come out back live here, attorneys for the family point out that this suit is being filed just 6 days after the accident because certain laws allowing the family to claim damages, those laws are actually expiring on December 31st. Carlo and Anna?
All right, Richard, thank you. New details tonight for a story we first brought you yesterday. A 62-year-old man is accused of murdering his wife. Police say Stephen Coates rammed his truck into his home yesterday morning, then set a fire inside. His wife, Monica Coates, was found dead in the bathroom with severe burns. Stephen was also found in the bathroom with burns, but he survived. Police say Monica had a temporary restraining order against her husband at the time. Anyone with information is asked to call San Diego police. And San Diego's music scene is mourning the death of Tim Lohman, who was killed in a motorcycle crash over the weekend.
CBS 8's Alex Cheney talked with 91X radio host Timothy Joseph, a friend of Lohman, about the legacy he leaves behind. Alex.
Carlo, it's just a really tragic story. We're here just outside of the Casbah live music venue in downtown San Diego. This is a place where Tim Lohman performed and hung out all the time. It's a tragic loss for the music community here in San Diego as they just begin to remember his legacy. A swampy blues guitar player and a one-man band. But what Tim Lohman is being remembered for the most is being a good friend.
We are all impressed with his musical talent. He's a super great musician, but just the way he treated everybody, the way he encouraged everybody and supported everybody, and his smile was always present.
Timothy Joseph, or TJ, is a producer and co-host of the Loudspeaker Show on the radio station 91X and good friend of Tim Lohman's. He remembers the first time they met at a local music venue.
I walked in and saw a guy standing on top of his drum kit playing a slide guitar, and I'd never seen anything like it, and we became fast friends after that.
Tim Lohman was a part of the band Blackout Party and Low Volts, which was Tim performing as a one-man band. He did all the instruments.
Play incredible guitar riffs, played kick drum with his foot. He was a great showman, always dressed to the nines, you know, really cool looking. Everybody wanted to be as cool as Tim.
The San Diego Police Department says Sunday at around 1:40 in the morning, a Harley-Davidson motorcycle driven by Lohman was struck by an SUV on Pershing Drive near Balboa Park. Police say the driver of the SUV remained on scene. TJ recalls the moment he found out about the fatal crash.
And then as soon as he mentioned Tim's name, my heart dropped. So, sorry. It's a really tragic, horrible accident that happened.
Tim leaves behind a wife and a 2.5-year-old daughter. He and his wife were married by Billy Gibbons of ZZ Top. His legacy will live on in the San Diego music community.
Like I said, he was just in the studio, you know, not even a week ago, and we were talking about making music together, and I'm going to miss that. I didn't get the opportunity to do it.
The San Diego Police Department went on to say that the driver of the SUV is not suspected of DUI. However, Lohman's impairment is considered unknown. TJ said he and Tim Lohman's brother-in-law are going to be planning a celebration of life to come up soon. And just a really tragic accident that happened here. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney. Back over to you.
Thanks, Alex, and our thoughts go out with the family. Right now, the Humane Society is taking in dozens of dogs found in a La Mesa apartment. La Mesa police conducted a welfare check at a 500-square-foot apartment and found 50 dogs and puppies inside. They were living in severely unsanitary conditions with the tenant not seen for days. This comes as the Humane Society is already dealing with overcrowding at its shelters. Earlier this month, we learned they were at 167% capacity for dogs, with more than 700 dogs already in their care.
All right, if you're still trying to figure out what to do on New Year's Eve, businesses in the Gaslamp Quarter have a lot going on. Garage, Kitchen, and Bar will have no cover all night and half-off drinks during happy hour that's between 3 and 6 p.m. A newer spot is also in the mix. Fat Tuesday has been operating for just under a year now. According to employees, it's the first location in California.
We will be packed. We have no cover. Get yourself a daiquiri while you're here. My friend earlier said you might want to be here for 5 minutes. No, you won't. You'll be here for the whole time, I promise you.
Rustic Root is also expecting a full house. The Gaslamp Quarter Association is working closely with San Diego Police to ensure everyone stays safe. And if you haven't decided yet where you're going to celebrate New Year's Eve, there are all kinds of options all around San Diego.
CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal gives us a closer look at some of the events happening around the county and how much people can expect to shell out.
And let's keep in mind we celebrate New Year's just once a year, but yes, the price can really start to add up. So there are events going on across the county tomorrow, from family-friendly events to glammed out parties. Here's a look at some of the price tags. If you're thinking glitz and glamour on this New Year's Eve, the Fairmont Grand Del Mar promises an unforgettable celebration. A 5-course prix-fixe menu carries a price tag of $295 per adult and $95 per child. If oceanfront dining is more your style, the Marine Room is the spot to be. For $195 a person, guests can enjoy a 4-course dinner with an incredible view. The Hard Rock Hotel hosts one of the biggest New Year's Eve celebrations in San Diego. Tickets run from around $100 for general admission. For the VIP experience, you can book a private rooftop retreat for $5,000. For those looking for a more music festival vibe, Crossed is returning to Petco Park. Electronic music lovers can expect to shell out at least $200 per ticket. For families looking to celebrate, the Plunge Mission Beach is hosting its Mega Noon Year Party with a massive balloon drop at noon. Kids under 3 get in for $5. The cost for everyone else, $50. For the nature lovers out there, Living Coast Discovery Center is offering a Flower Power themed New Year's Eve celebration. Kids under 2 get in free. All other tickets are $25. Legoland is also a good option. The fun includes live entertainment and a fireworks show. There's no separate fee for the New Year's Eve party. The cost is included in general admission, which starts out at about $100. And besides the cost of tickets for things, you have to factor in the cost for parking if you're driving, or if you're taking an Uber or Lyft, you have to factor in that cost as well. Callie Hessedal, CBS 8.
Well, tonight we're working for you, mapping out some cheaper alternatives during in the new year. We'll have those details ahead in our next half hour. And if you're looking for a new challenge in the new year, the San Diego Public Library has one for you.
It's kicking off its winter reading challenge next month and has a little twist this time. The Every Picture Tells a Story theme encourages readers to complete 5 books, log 5 reading hours, and finish 5 activities throughout the month of January. Readers who do can earn prizes like museum passes and restaurant coupons. There will also be raffles for movie tickets and art kits available to enter. A full list of reading challenge activities can be found online. A new threat from some of California's richest residents as a debate over a proposed wealth tax grows more contentious.
We have those details still ahead, plus the latest on efforts to recover the bodies of 3 hikers who authorities say died on Mount Baldy.
And it's looking very likely Mother Nature is going to rain on the Rose Parade. We've got a look at how they're prepping in Pasadena for the annual tradition after this.